Vanguard Zombies has only been out for a few days and it is already one of the most hated COD Zombies games. The hate mainly comes from big content creators who shit on the game and exaggerate how bad it actually is, and I'm going to go over some of the things that are actually bad about Vanguard Zombies. So the first thing is the minigun guys. On paper, the minigun guys sound like a really cool mini boss, however they are horribly executed. Their main attack, which is them just shooting you with a minigun, is way too strong and just absolutely deletes your health bar, and they can just beam you from across the map, which is not nice. And if you do get close to them to try and kill them, they just smack you with a minigun and it deals way too much damage. And there's so many of them, like even on round 7 it's spawning in loads of them. And overall they're just really poorly designed and they do not fit the style of gameplay that we have in Der Anfang. Wall guns have been a staple for zombies since it came out, and for some reason they've just removed them. Like, they improved upon them a lot with the dynamic wall buys in Cold War, and then they just went and removed them. They had a perfectly working system in Cold War that made the weapons progressively get better as the rounds went on, so that wall buys didn't become obsolete past round 15, and it's very odd just removing them when they had put so much work into them in Cold War. That leaves the only reliable way to get weapons in Vanguard to be the box, and it's just useless in Vanguard because there's no wonder weapon, and since you can spawn in with whatever weapon you want, it takes away that random element of how difficult the next few rounds are going to be, because you just spawn in with a shotgun because they are incredibly overpowered and everything else is complete garbage compared to them. The Dark Ether / Dark Matter camo has been in zombies since Black Ops 4, and it's a way to show everyone that you're really good at zombies and you've put a lot of time in, and it gives you that reward of having a really cool camo. However, in Vanguard they made it really ugly and green for some reason, even though green has never been a prominent colour in zombies. Pack-a-Punch has always been a way to boost your weapon's damage and give it a cool camo, until Vanguard, because they just decided to get rid of the camo. So now your gun looks exactly the same before Pack-a-Punch and after Pack-a-Punch, which is not a good thing, because in previous maps you could look at the camo and appreciate all of the small details that they added to it, but now it just looks the exact same, which is pretty boring, because you're going to be looking at that gun for ages and you want a cool camo. And another thing to do with Pack-a-Punch is they changed the cost of your first Pack-a-Punch from 5,000 to 7,500, which is very strange as it's always been 5,000 ever since Pack-a-Punch was introduced in the Reese, and it makes it really awkward going between previous Zombies games and Vanguard, as their first Pack-a-Punch costs 1.5 times as much, and it's really annoying and just pointless. Now, another thing that a lot of people have been complaining about, which is a very big thing, is just the lack of content in Vanguard. The content that we do have is pretty good, aside from the things that I previously mentioned. However, there just is barely any of it. Like, we have one smallish map and 3 objectives within it. Like, if they maybe took like 3 survival maps like they did for Transit, where they took each small section and made it into its own individual thing, or maybe just add a new map or a new mode or just something, because there just is not enough stuff at the moment and people are losing interest because they're getting bored. Again, it is good, but there's not enough of it. Now, if you did find this video interesting or enjoyed it, make sure you like and subscribe, and also comment down below what things you like and dislike about Vanguard. Thank you for watching, this has been Jumping Robot, and I'll see everyone in the next video. Bye.